Hi everyone, my name is Zyra. I'm a nail tech from the Bronx, New York, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. I'm excited to share my journey as a nail tech. There's just so much that happens behind the scenes. So I'm really excited to be on a platform where I can create more long form videos and give you guys stuff that's really going to help out. So a little bit more about Z Claws and how it started. I started doing nails when the pandemic hit, and I was in undergrad. I was in my sophomore year of college. And at the time, we weren't allowed to have guests in our dorms, and I was dorming on campus. So I would travel to clients' homes. I stayed in the city for school. So I was going to different boroughs. Like I said, I'm from the Bronx. I was traveling to Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan with a nail tech cart, and I was hopping right on that MTA and going to people's homes. So once I graduated, I decided that I wanted to pursue nails more full time. I decided I'm going to go to nail school and get my license. So that's what I did. I completed my course in New York City. I went to Beauty International. They're amazing. I was able to complete my required hours and get my license. Once I got my license, I started working full time at a salon booth. And now I operate out of my private suite space, and it just keeps getting better. So that's a little bit of Z Claws and how I started doing nails. And obviously, more of my process will come out with time. But to start off today, I do want to touch on the difference between a private nail tech versus a salon experience. So I have experience with both of these as both a client and a nail tech. Let's start off with a private nail tech experience because that is what I'm providing now and have been for a few years. As a private nail tech, you are in charge of absolutely everything. That is the main thing that I think a lot of nail techs don't really take into consideration when they become a private nail tech, and that is just how much of the responsibility falls on you, especially if you don't have help or you don't have the means to hire help just yet, which that's perfectly okay. You will have a lot on your to-do list all the time, including service and clients. So it definitely can get a little bit exhausting, but it's just a matter of time management and organization. That is another thing. Huge. At a salon, it's more of a team environment. There's going to be people assigned to cleaning, people that are going to be taking out the trash, etc. You might not have to worry about too much when you are working at a salon. When you're a private nail tech, you're the janitor, you're the disinfector, service provider, cleanupper. Absolutely everything is going to fall on you. So that is something to definitely be aware of before stepping into this. In a salon environment, you're probably going to be given your hours. You are going to give them your availability, and then you only work within, the opening to closing hours of the store. And it will probably function on a walk-in basis, which means that you don't know who you're going to see that day, and you don't know what type of nails you're going to do, etc. When you're a private nail tech, you have appointments that you have reserved for certain clients, which they book on a site or DM you to book, whatever your system is. You have appointments with specific people. So you know probably a day or two or maybe more in advance that you're going to be seeing so-and-so person on this day. You might even have them specify what type of set they're getting. So there's really no confusion or difficulty when it comes to having private appointments. Being in a salon space as a beginner nail tech does have many benefits. One of them being you get so much exposure. You're literally there in a public space and you have the ability to show off your skill to every new person that comes in. That can definitely be a beautiful and rewarding thing. And you get to be in an environment with other talented, hopefully talented individuals that help lift you up and give you solutions when you run into issues. The salon space makes it so that you grow 10 times faster than if you just started on your own. Now, that is not going to be the case for everybody. Some people, they start on their own, they go heavy on the social media. That's another one. You have to be in charge of posting and upkeeping your name, your brand, your business name on social media. You have to remind people that you exist as a business. Whereas if you were to be in a salon, they probably have their own marketing team and strategy that you don't even have to worry about. You just kind of got to go in and do nails. It is a completely different client experience when you're in public versus in private. Right now, what's coming to mind is certain experiences where clients feel so comfortable being with me here in my suite that they'll get up and express themselves and be loud and will laugh and have a good time. So it really does tend to feel more like a hangout session when it's a private studio space. In a salon setting, I feel like clients are a lot more poised, a lot more to themselves, which that could be a good thing too, because I be having clients that feel too comfortable to be moving around and laughing and just having a great time at their appointment. But sometimes that takes up more time and leads to issues with the nails. For example, I'm trying to draw a French, but you can't stop laughing. So these are pros and cons. So in a public salon space, clients could also be on edge or uncomfortable depending on the salon setting, right? The environment that the salon provides. That is another thing that I take into consideration as a client that used to go to salons and get their nails done. How does the environment feel? Going to visit a private nail tech as a client allows me to feel a lot more at ease because I know I'm only going there to see one person. It really helps me tune into that relaxation mode, and we can really focus on what matters, which is the nails. With a private nail tech, I have found that they care a lot more about my experience getting my nails done and the outcome of the nails themselves. As a private nail tech, I'm making sure that I'm paying attention to the smallest details, what type of set they're getting, what the shape is, just making sure that I'm able to replicate the set, focusing on providing what it is that they're asking for. Another thing that I've had with a private nail tech that I never got in a salon space was a client consultation. So this is something that I provide with almost every client that sits in my chair. It doesn't always have to be 5 minutes long. It can literally be a few seconds long. But this process is asking the client questions about their nails, asking them what their problems are with their nails. One of the best ways that you can satisfy a customer is to solve a problem. So if you know off bat what their issue is with nails, then you can help solve it. Those are a few differences of being a private nail tech versus in the salon space from the point of view of a client and as a nail tech. Do let me know what type of videos you want to see, and see you later.